Welcome back to Marrakech. We've got the top 5 tips you absolutely must know before you visit this beautifully chaotic city. If you haven't seen our last adventure, you're in for a real treat. We had the best time riding camels and hiking the breathtaking Atlas Mountains, an experience you won't want to miss.
Be sure to check out that video here. Now, we only had 2 nights in Marrakech, and let me tell you, that definitely was not enough. This city is a treasure trove of culture and is absolutely as chaotic as everything we read and watched. It 100% should be on your bucket list. In our short visit, we learned so much that we think will help prepare you for your trip to Morocco.
Today, we're going to share with you 5 things we wish we knew and that you definitely should know before you visit Marrakech. Number 1, embrace the chaos.
Marrakech can be a bit overwhelming at first, especially with its bustling Medina and vibrant markets. People are yelling, shoppers are haggling, donkeys are squealing, and motorbikes are speeding by, but don't let that intimidate you.
This definitely isn't a first-time international city, but with a little confidence, a downloaded Google map, and a polite but firm no, you'll be ready to take on the chaos as well.
It's so easy to be friendly and say no.
Yeah, all you have to do is say no thank you. And
just wave, smile.
Yeah, you might have to say it a couple times, but they'll get the point and they'll move on.
You also can go into these stores and the shops and look around. Tell them it's beautiful. Tell them you'll come back. If you are interested in looking at it, it's worth going in to look at.
The locals are generally friendly and welcoming. They're just trying to make a buck. If someone offers you something you're not interested in, just say no firmly and politely. It's perfectly okay. It's a common part of the haggling culture.
If you do decide to purchase something, remember to haggle. Bargaining is a common practice in the markets and souks of Marrakech. Vendors often set high initial prices, so be prepared to negotiate when shopping for goods. And remember, it's all part of the experience. Polite but firm haggling is expected, and it can be a fun part of your visit here.
Tip number 2.
Get a guide to show you around the city.
It is as busy as advertised. It is insane. Getting a tour or a guide your first day will help you get acquainted with it.
Marrakech is a maze of narrow streets and hidden gems. Having a local guide can make your experience so much better. They can help you navigate the labyrinth that is the Old Town Medina. Your guide can provide historical context and even take you to lesser known spots that you might miss on your own.
They can assist with haggling and shopping in the souks and let the locals know not to bother you.
I would recommend doing an excursion your very first day, or getting a guide to the souks, or doing something like we did the other day, because I think it's a great way to get a little bit more comfortable with the busyness and the activity that's going to be happening.
Yeah.
Whereas we were a little bit overwhelmed taking it on ourselves. So we kind of wish that we had done that.
Whether you want to start your trip in Marrakech with an experience riding a camel like we did, or a food tour, or a hidden souk shopping tour with a private guide to help you haggle, Get Your Guide is our favorite tool for this. They have so many experiences with local knowledgeable guides, and they are the perfect accompaniment to your trip in Marrakech.
Number 3, cash is king.
You 100% need cash, and the exchange rate is going to be the same at the Moroccan airport as you will find in the city, and it's much easier to do.
We suggest budgeting around $100 per day for 2 people, though feel free to adapt this to your own travel style. We obviously are budget travelers. Based on our experience, the typical cost of a local dinner was approximately 200 dirham, which is like $20. We did have a quick meal at McDonald's, which was like $7 for both of us. There's no need to worry about running out of cash. You can easily exchange euros and dollars at a currency exchange office in town.
Don't be worried if you get out too little. You still are able to do it at several other reputable places in the city.
It was so easy, and he spoke 18 different languages, so whatever language you speak, he can change your money.
Yeah.
Number 4, wardrobe tips.
I found that we got hassled a lot less when my hair was tucked underneath. I think it's because I blend in better with the black hood on rather than my blonde hair just being out and about.
Vendors are seeking out tourists to make sales, and I discovered that dressing a little bit more conservatively and covering up made it a little easier to blend in and attract less attention.
When should you come to Marrakech? January.
Winter.
As far as dressing conservatively, it's great to have a coat on the whole time, so you don't have to worry about wearing a tank top or shorts or anything.
There are no strict rules or a dress code you must follow. Shorts and tank tops are absolutely fine. However, if you want to try to blend in, even just a little, wearing long pants and covered shoulders will help.
Number 5, explore outside of the Medina.
One last thing we would recommend when you're visiting Marrakech is be sure to explore the new town. People are consumed with the old town, and it is a main tourist district, and it is a little bit more intense than the new town, but the new town has a lot to offer as well. It's a little bit cleaner, nicer, and easier to navigate.
Medina is fantastic and a must-see. Don't miss out on the modern part of the city.
There are some incredible restaurants, shops, museums, and bars with alcohol to discover.
And of course, don't limit yourself to Marrakech. Morocco is a diverse country with so much to offer.
Make time to explore other cities like Fez with its ancient Medina, or Casablanca, known for its stunning architecture and coastal views. There you have it, 5 things to know before you visit Marrakech. We hope these tips will help you have an amazing time in this beautiful and chaotic city.
Don't let other scam videos scare you from enjoying Marrakech. This place is amazing, and it's very easy to avoid getting scammed while you're here. You just have to keep your wits about you.
Be prepared and don't look dumb.
One last bonus tip, stay in a riad. If you're on the fence about it, think no more. This was unlike any hotel experience we've ever had in the world.
Whiskey Moroccan.
Thank you so much.
Upon arrival, we were greeted with pastries and Moroccan whiskey, then given a quick tour of the amenities. These traditional Moroccan guest houses offer a peaceful oasis amidst the bustling Medina, featuring stunning interior courtyards adorned with intricate tile work, lush greenery, and most times, a pool. The hosts are available to answer questions and give you tips about Marrakech, and breakfast is served every morning, included with your stay.
Staying at a riad is a must in Marrakech. You can find great ones and tons of reviews on hotels.com. That's it from Marrakech. Don't forget to subscribe and let us know in the comments if you have any tips for first-time visitors. We'll see you next time in Lisbon, Portugal.
There's literally no way for them to print a boarding pass, so we got a handwritten boarding pass.
How crazy is that? I've never seen that before. That's insane.
I feel like it's freaking 1997 right now. So weird.
We took a plane down to Africa.
This airport is so nice. We have decided to not pay the 15 euros for a taxi, and we are going to attempt to take the bus in Marrakech. We don't have Wi-Fi. We've screenshotted everything and we downloaded Google Maps. I feel like we're gonna be okay.
We're going a direction.
Wish us luck. We're gonna put our arm out or no? I don't fucking know. It's not that crazy. We made it on the bus. Thank you.
That worked out splendidly. He had plenty of change. I think you could probably bring a 20 and get change for your bus fare. It was 4 dirham each, which is a little less than $1. And there's plenty of standing room. This bus wasn't too crowded. We did have one issue where our bus, the number 12, came and then it like dipped out, but then there was like a nice guy who was standing next to us who was like, you can go ahead and get on this one.
We are crushing it.
Supposedly this is our alleyway. This is our riad. Now we just have to figure out how to get inside of it.
I can't believe we made it. That was so easy, right?
Easy, intense, different.